Today we got our first impressions on the Jordan 1 Take 4. I've been looking forward to these. Let's rock. Welcome back to our channel, guys. Today we got our first impressions on the Jordan 1 Take 4. This is my first time reviewing this line. I'm pretty excited about it because hey, look at that, we still got the stuffing in the shoe. You know it's a first impressions in, baby. We've got the stuffing in the shoe still. The appearance on these, so this is a fun shoe for me. I didn't even know what this shoe was. I didn't even know, so I've come to find out that this is Russell Westbrook's budget-friendly line. Chase, did you know that?
No, are these brand new for that? Like,
we're on the 1 Take 4, my friend. So these apparently are not brand new.
Huh.
We're 4 models deep on these things. I didn't even know that. So yeah, the Jordan 1 Take 4. Russell Westbrook has his own signature line within Jordan brand. Where's the ball at? There it is. Has his own line within Jordan brand, so that makes sense. I just didn't really know. And I check out so many other basketball shoes. We do Versus, we do different kinds of stuff like that. So it's more like, I don't know how they had never really crossed my radar before. But we got them in now. I was, like I said in the intro, like I was really excited to check these out because I'm always interested in lines that I don't know anything about. This is one of those ones. So these, I'm kind of sad I didn't check them out sooner because I did a top 5 budget-friendly models of last year. I'm pretty sure these were out already. And if they were, they retail for $100. So they could have made the list. This is my first impressions. I don't know if they would have yet necessarily, but like they're eligible to make the list at $100. So I at least like the price point. That's one thing that it's like the first thing we got to talk about is the first impressions. But before we get any further, bring you back in here. Chase, what are we rocking with for the socks today? You always love to come up top.
Today we are rocking with the Baller X colorway version of our socks, guys. You can find these on our website.
What's that red X stand for?
Red X on the E means no excuses. We're ballers, guys. If you don't like socks, also we got some new merch out there, guys. Check them out on our website.
So clean.
Shoewear.co.
Guys, we're testing out a few different models. Like you saw, you got the Baller X on the bottom. This is just baller with the period. We got like a ball.R. We're trying out some different stuff. Let us know in the comments if you got a favorite. We have like some of that stuff out on our website and stuff like that, so you can go and check that out. Links down below in the bio, all that stuff. Let's get back to the shoe. So yeah, Jordan 1 Take 4, like I said, never tested out the 1, 2, or 3. Don't have any idea what those played like. These are a little bit funky. The first thing that Chase kind of brought up whenever we were checking these shoes out is they got like a weird little toe drag thing. I'll bring you in here. We'll take a quick shot at the appearance before we get on the court. Like, I don't mind the look in general. Like, I think these look pretty clean. This is what he was talking about. They kind of centered that weird, right?
Yeah, it's like, look, first of all, this upper is transparent, guys. His toe is right here. If you're going to be dragging on the court,
it's a little
your pressure is going to be on the actual toe, not in the center. So it's going to help a little bit, but this right here is a little bit concerning, and I pointed that out to Landon. So
he did, yeah. Look at this class, guys. Welcome to Shoe Wear Hard Knocks. We got a little university here, a little shoe course. Yeah, it's kind of weird how they didn't slide that a little bit more to the inside, just because that's where you normally see it. Aside from that, though, they look pretty nice. I don't want to knock them before we try them, so let's try them. All right, guys, so before we get on the shot, look at this bad boy. That's 48 degrees outside. You see it there a little bit? Oh my gosh, it's freezing. I gotta burn more calories. That being said, this is a freezing cold first impressions. We're gonna try and fly through this quickly for you. But like I said, like we always do in the first impressions, what are we thinking about the Jordan 1 Take 4 so far? These things aren't too bad. We pointed out that weird thing. That's a little bit concerning. Nothing like too crazy though. So I guess we'll kind of start off talking about the cushioning. Doesn't look like they labeled any of that on there, so we'll just kind of
I know there's an air zoom unit.
So Chase has kind of checked these out a little bit more than I have. It looks like he's gonna have some air zoom. Will we even? Oh, that's a great start. Okay, so air zoom. These are gonna be budget friendly. So I kind of try and look at all those models the same way because you can't expect super bouncy, springy, padded stuff like that in $100 shoes. If $100 shoes played like $200 shoes, that just wouldn't make sense. So for these models at $100, these feel nice. Like that's the first thing I said actually whenever I put these things on. I put them on, I'm like, I thought you had some bounce. Like I thought you have some spring. It's not bad in the forefoot, but like in general, it's just gonna be another comfortable budget-friendly model. Nothing too crazy. It's not gonna be like super soft, but at the same time, it's right there on average with everything else. Next thing we'll kind of talk about is the support. There's some features on here I like, so I'm actually gonna bring you down here. This is weird. They have like a double strap setup here. So you have these bands right here on this side of your foot, but over here you have these straps that have a band going on this side of your foot. So this pulls here, kind of pulls you in
Yeah,
all together at the
looks like
same
some
time.
really nice lockdown.
I really do like that. So for support, like he was saying, this is like transparent, like a little bit translucent. It has some give.
What also has a translucent out there? The Jordan 36?
The 36, yeah, the 37 even had them. The 37 had it too. So I mean, like on some of these step backs, I did notice a little bit, like there's a little bit of give whenever you're doing a step back, but you feel those straps. Like I feel those straps actually working, so I'm not overly concerned about it. Like I said, first impressions, so we kind of take everything with a grain of salt outdoors. Last thing,
how's the sizing?
How's the sizing on these? Let's see. So that toe thing at the end makes it kind of tough to tell, but you do got about a thumb's width left over for the length. Pretty standard on the width, doesn't feel like a narrow model. At the same time, it's not like
so probably go true to size.
True to size, I would imagine. Last thing we'll check out is the traction. I'll bring you down here. So what kind of pattern are we rocking with today?
Oh, it looks like we got a little herringbone right here.
Straight herringbone, yes. I love that. I love that because, hey look, the traction pattern even rises up here. They do a lot of protection to make the shoe durable. Rises up the side of the shoe too a little bit, but like, traction's a spot that Russell's line, like I said, this is the budget-friendly line for Russell Westbrook. That's a spot, his shoe line doesn't do that great. Like, honestly, cushion's very solid. So if I'm gonna stack this to his regular line, cushioning's probably a little bit worse. Support's good on both models from what I can tell so far, but like the traction on these, I think these are gonna play better. The bite feels like it's there a little bit more. Let's hoist up a 3 here, just like Russell would. Wow, what a great shooting day. But yeah, I mean, the traction feels like it's gonna play nice. It feels like it's got some bite, and that's like something that I haven't seen from his line. They've been using like these little rice grain traction pattern in his main line. Has not been playing well, but like, as for these, cushion doesn't feel too bad. The support, like I said, I mean, it doesn't like feel all that concerning, honestly. Like the support issues might be there, but they got those straps, so I'm really not all that concerned about it. Traction feels like it's gonna play nice too. I'm in. All right, that wraps up our first impressions on the Jordan 1 Take 4. God, it is so cold. Can you see my breath? It is freezing out here. The Jordan 1 Take 4, like, really nice model from what I've felt so far. Like I said, $100, not bad at all. And like, there's some spots, like the traction's one spot that I'm really looking at this shoe right now. That herringbone setup already has me feeling pretty good about it. They feel like they got some bite. I did not feel that in Russell's like main line, like on the Why Not 04, 5, I think it's the 4 that he's on right now. So like, I'm hoping that like these feel like they got a shot to outperform his main line. I always love whenever budget-friendly models do that.
But overall, Landon, so these things retail for $100. Is it gonna be worth it? Do you recommend them already?
Cushion's right there, you know, budget-friendly model. You look at those the same. Cushion's right there. It's not bad, it's not amazing, it's right there. Traction feels like it's gonna be nice. Multiple support features, $100. As long as you don't mind this thing, if you don't think it looks funky, it's gotta be worth $100. But I am gonna do a full review. We'll kind of break that down. We'll circle back. Should come out in like a week or two. My nose might be running, but that's our sign. It's time to get out of here. Until next time.